Alright, what's up everybody? Another day, another video tour. So today we are here in the city of Las Vegas in the master plan community of Summerlin. And we're going to be touring this beautiful home just northeast of downtown Summerlin here. I'm just going to pan all the way around so that way you guys can kind of see this community here. This is an exclusive guard-gated community. Now, this home right here, the asking price on this home is $1.3 million. It was built in 2001. Property features 4,595 square feet, 3 bedrooms and a den. Total of 4 toilets, 3-car garage. So let's get right into it. Let's see exactly what this home has to offer. Alright, so you got 8 foot on the garage doors. I do love the stucco eaves here, and I love how you have these little designs here right there, those little pop-outs. Very nice. This home is facing east. Your sun exposure is going to be back on the west side here. Here's your side gate. Okay. Here's your power box. Very large power box. I believe it's more than a 220 standards, a 220 amp. Here's your gas line. Now, homes this size right here, you're going to see the gas line is typically about 2.5 inches to 3 inches here on the gas line. It's a lot bigger. So what we have right here, we have some dish network and cable. So, you know, when you're building your home, you probably want to pre-wire this stuff so that way it's just not hanging out. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but for me, if you're more attention to detail, you probably want to get rid of that. Now let's come down here. Now as you can see how wide these roads are, and this road has been resurfaced. You can just tell by the color. I do love that. So a lot of homes in here are going to be above $1 million. I'm going to walk all the way down this way so that way you guys can see this thing here. It is a little bit windy and chilly today in Vegas. It's hot, cold, hot, cold. Now, you see these type of palm trees? According to the landscapers, when you plant this, you could have a lot of scorpions in it. Doesn't mean that this one has it, but it's just something to be aware of. Look at this, they got river rock too. This is a very expensive river rock right here. And I love how they did the thicker stone right here. Now you can do the thinner stones right there, the smaller ones, but then what happens is people end up kicking it and they just scatter all over the place. So I prefer to have that larger stone. Nice iron gate right here. So as we come in, look at this. Gorgeous, right? You have like a side courtyard here with terracotta stone here, pavers. We got air conditioning units. So this looks like the original air conditioning units here. Stucco on the exterior. Seems to be in good shape. Looks like they repainted it. But I love the fact that you got these eaves about 2 feet out. Actually covers a lot of the home, so that does help with the energy efficiency. You got some stamped concrete here. Now coming into the courtyard. Look how beautiful this courtyard is. Look at that. Soak all that in. This is like some Miami living right here. Right? Beautiful. I'm going to come all the way around here. Show you guys this. So we got the front entry here. You got 3-car garage, right? So here is a single car garage. Typically they use this for storage. You don't really have the 2 feet on each side. This is more for like storage, golf cart and stuff like this. But this is actually pretty deep here. I mean, you could fit a vehicle. If you pulled all the way in, then your door should be able to open right here. So it's not that bad. But like I said, this is more for storage than anything. So this right here, this staircase, really leads up to the master bedroom, the retreat room. So can't wait to show you guys the master bedroom. Look at, you got balconies above. Eight-foot door. Let's come on in. As we enter, as you can see, we have 12 by 24 porcelain tile. Some of the stuff to this property has been rehabbed, but we're gonna walk around. We're gonna take a look and see exactly what has been rehabbed, what hasn't. So it looks like you have the standard faux blinds. Now, as I walk in, I feel like there's like probably cigarette smoke. That's what it smells like. I could be wrong. Off to the left, we have a nice open floor plan. The floors have been redone completely. You have the, I don't think these are vinyl. They sound like actually wood. So these are actually engineering wood, tongue and groove with the pattern underneath. And I could just hear it now. With this, because how dark this is, you can definitely see the footprints. As you're walking in, you'll be able to see all the dust. So it looks like they did an aftermarket with the Smurf tube right here. Actually, it wasn't even a Smurf tube that they did. Looks like they just cut a hole into the wall, shoved the HDMI all the way down to hang a TV. This is pretty large here, so I do like this. I love the pillars. So it looks like we have 10-foot ceilings, it looks like. There's really no can lighting. That's something I would have to add. Right here is your butler's pantry, but we're going to go down this way. So this is going to kind of be like your main living area. Beautiful fireplace with the mantle here. Take a look at it on this angle. Got the kitchen. Beautiful granite. You got a 2-inch face on the granite here. Soak all that in real quick. Now the refrigerator, washer, and dryer not included. Now what I noticed about resale now, a lot of listing agents, what they're doing is saying it's not included, but it really is included. What I mean by that is when they take the listing, they use that as leverage as far as if you negotiate something. These look like the original cabinet. And it looks like they have sanded and painted it. Did a really good job on it. Look at that. They put a lot of can lights in here, which is really nice. So on this one, it looks like you had the option to put 2 refrigerators. So the original 2 refrigerators, right? You got your 5-burner cook countertop. This is a 36-inch GE. Okay. Got your range. Okay, so this range right here, this is what you should always check. This one spits the exhaust back out into the house. You do have a nice crown on here though, that's for sure. Man, look at all this granite. Undermounted sink. Let's see here. So it looks like you do have some wear and tear. Looks like it was leaking at one point. The good news is this could actually be fixed very easy. You're just going to take off the sleeve and put a brand new sleeve on here. You got your double stack convection and oven. You got a 6-foot slide here. Again, original cabinet. Man, look how old school this phone jack is. It's crazy, huh? Nowadays, when you're buying a home, it's all about like smart, energy efficient homes and technology integrated into your home. Okay, let's go here. This is the laundry room. Orange peel texture. Got the original sink, original cabinets. Got the 8-foot door. Here's your panel box, breaker box. Everything's all labeled. Nice. Right across the hall here, we have our pantry. The light is not working right now for the pantry, but it takes you right underneath the staircase of the exterior of the property. Remember when we walked in? Looks like you got the original alarm here. The floors have been textured. Sorry, not textured, but epoxied. Now, they make two different type of epoxies here. This is more of the standard epoxy where you get at your Lowe's and Home Depot. But there are some companies provide the epoxy for like the airport hanger epoxy. And that's probably the ones that you want to get because they work really well. Now, as you can see, this has been epoxy, but the epoxy is coming off. And the reason why it's probably coming off is because when you buy a brand new home, make sure if you're going to epoxy it right away, okay? And the reason why you're going to want to epoxy it right away is because, remember, concrete is very porous. As soon as you start driving over it, now you're putting oils into the pores, then you're covering it. But let's just say you're buying a used home like this, all right? And it's concrete. What you're going to do is you're going to have to acid wash it really, really well. After you're acid washing it, right? Then the next step is to go ahead and epoxy it. Now, one thing that I also want you to take a look at the discoloration here, because when you do the epoxy, make sure to take the epoxy all the way up to here. But do you see how like there's a foot between the door and actually the concrete? That's fine. However, whatever color that you pick for the epoxy, make sure it's pretty close to your garage door. You don't want to have a color purple. Next thing you know, this purple's sticking out and you have a brown door, right? And it doesn't match your house. So kind of make sure it's all in sync with the same color. And also you won't have a problem with your HOA because it's going to look weird if you just epoxy from here and on in because this is where your door is. You get my drift? You understand what I'm saying? Now, also when you are doing the epoxy, okay, depending on the time of year that you're doing it, if the sun is baking on this side, this is what's going to happen. You're going to end up epoxying this. You close your garage door, right? Right here is going to all be faded. From here to here is all going to be solid as far as lush with color because it's actually baking on this side. So also when you're doing the epoxy, make sure you probably want to do it during the summertime. Also, you want to make sure it's facing the right way. If it's not, get with your guy, your painter that's doing it, so that way you don't have any problems. Okay. Let's go inside. Love the side access door here. You got your thermostat. I'm sorry, not your thermostat, but your sprinkler system right here. Soft water loop. It looks like by painting this, it tells me that originally you had a soft water right here. Then what happened was they decided to do epoxy. They epoxied around it. Okay? See, that's some CSI investigation right there. I can just tell by looking at it. All right, let's go back inside. We're going to hit this. Close the garage door. Come back in. Let's go to the outside here. So the only way to go to the outside is from here. I think what I would do is have one big slider all the way across. Yeah, that's what I would do. Let me know in the comments below if that's something that you would do. That's something I would do. For sure. Okay. Love the fact that the backyard, really nice. Wow. We have a road on this side right here. I believe that's town center. Wow, look how gorgeous this thing is though. This thing's got so much potential. Man, this is Miami living right here. So like I said, the sun exposure is here on the back side of the home. There's a lot of grass. So you got the original air conditioning unit back here. Okay. So this right here, you can see you got the cable lines running all the way over here. So this is the reason why I don't like to use Dish Network, because they'll come here and run all this ugly ass cable, right? Start drilling holes on the side of your home. That's why if you're gonna use DirecTV, the first thing you need to do is find out where the satellite's gonna go. It's probably gonna end up going facing south. So you know the satellite's gonna be here somewhere. If you're gonna build a home, make sure to pre-wire all that ready, so that way he can just come and connect. And you have the option from like Cox Cable or DirecTV or Dish. So that way you have that clean custom look. Now, as we come over here, you're gonna see that you have this concrete where it's actually cracked, right? This stamped concrete. The reason why that is cracked is because you have this right here. This palm tree is lifting up. It's lifting this thing up right here because of the roots. But that's an easy fix. Let's take a look on this side. Let's see what we got. Still walking with a limp. I don't know if the video is bouncing up and down. I do apologize. So I'm not going to go down that way because I'm so lazy. Wow, look at this view. Isn't this gorgeous? Definitely big enough to put a pool. Like imagine that one big slider right here. Covered patio. A pool right here. Alright. Couple ladies. Couple handsome dudes right here chilling at the pool. Bam. There you go. Pardon. Alright, let's go back inside. Looks like it's all the original rocker switches. You got the faux blinds. I don't know if I mentioned that. I can tell you right now, this staircase right here is not the original. Well, it's the original staircase, but it has been painted. But we're going to go back here. Got a couple rooms here. We'll start off with this room. The carpet here has been replaced. Also the paint. One thing about rocker switches that you'll notice, like after the years, it starts turning yellow. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. The reason why it turns yellow is, remember, you're running electricity to it, so it ends up like baking it. We have a private bath. So this is actually a suite. There's actually two suites here. 12 by 24 on the tile. Standard cabinets. You got 30 inches on the cabinets here, under mounted. Sink. Looks like they upgraded the mirror. Full frame. Cast iron tub. I love cast iron tubs. You know what? They resurfaced this cast iron tub. I could actually just tell by feeling it. And this is what I love about cast iron tub. I remember when I did my first, I want to say flip, but rehab on my rental property. I was going to throw this away, but one of my mentors was like, yo, bro, don't throw this away. I was like, why? He said, this is very expensive. And what you can do is sand this down and have a painter paint it. So, best thing I ever did. Okay. Wow, they actually have a crawl space on the subfloor here. Interesting. All right. Closets on the left-hand side. Off to the left here. Another suite. Now, these are pretty large bedrooms. I'm going to tell you this. This bedroom right here is like bigger than my bedroom, my master. I don't have a big house. I don't know. What considers a big house? Let me know in the comments. 3,000 square feet, 4,000 square feet. Same thing here. Fortunately, the light doesn't turn on here. Can't get it on. All right, let's go back up this way. All right, so we got some closet space here, it looks like. Okay, not bad. All right. Take a look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? HOAs are going to be $260 a month, not including the master of $48. Now, if you wanted to rent this place out, typically you're going to be paying roughly about $4,000 for a home like this. They did all new carpet here, looks like. Nice and plush. Off to the left, we have a pretty large den here coming through these French doors. Nice. I definitely would drop 4K lighting on here, some Traverse LEDs. Nice. Okay. Get you guys a better angle here. Now, property taxes on something like this is going to run you about $6,500 a year. So it's not that bad. Oops, sorry about that. Looks like they changed out the pedestal sink. And your toilet looks fairly new too. Yeah, then they changed out the supply line on the toilet. It looks like they repainted the whole interior, but I mean, I love this trim right here that's going around this baseboard for the staircase. Really gives that custom look, and look at all these windows here. Love that. Now, if you guys want more information about this property, I'm going to have it in the link in the description below. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? So the master is separate from the others here. Off to the left, we have a balcony. This reminds me of a Miami house. Alright, so now let's take a look at this. Let's come on through. Look at this master closet. So right off of here we have our water closet. Nothing special here. Come into this master. Walk in. Looks like you have a crawl space for the subfloor on the other side, on top of the roof there. Check this out. Look how old school this is. This comes out, I'm not going to lift this up, but this is actually an ironing board. Now, when it comes to cigarette smoke, and here's the thing, do not smoke in your house. The reason why is because when the air conditioning sucks it all up, what happens is it goes through the ductwork. And the more you smoke, you will never get rid of that smell. Right? Then when you try to sell that home, you're going to deter buyers from buying. Right? Now there's a way to get it out, just depending on how strong it is. Number one, the whole house has been painted. So for me, and it's painted white, I think they use Kilms on here. I could be wrong. But Kilms makes a paint product that covers up like paint smoke. Or, yeah, smoke. Or the smell of smoke. But then what happens is now, what happens to the smoke that's all in the ductwork? The good news is that if you can look over that, nobody's making bids because of that. You can definitely get a real good discount. Now take a look how large this master is. It's beautiful. So you have 2 stairs here that comes up into the main living for the master. Right? You got plantation shutters here. Right? Your bed's going to go here, down the middle. But it is a little bit dark. We're going to have to add some can lighting here for sure. Right here is going to be your retreat area. You're going to probably put your couch here, TV right there above the fireplace. You know what? We have another room. Retreat number 2. turn this into an office or second living room. When she's mad at you, you come over here. Or when she's mad at you, she's coming over here. Right? Have 2 beds. Take a look at this right here. I love these. You open the door. And look. Boom. Get some nice air inside. Take a look at this. I guess this would be more like in an office or something, right? Look, you got the stairs here. It's cool, huh? That's right. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are about this property. Okay? What would you do to this property? Can you see yourself living here? Is this your style? I mean, I love this part right here. Look at that. This is just gorgeous. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm so blessed, and it's all because of you guys. I really, really mean it. Like, seriously. Team is growing. We got solid of 10 people, 10 agents. We're all crushing it. Also, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Sandra and David Lee. Right, Sandra, she's a super fan of the show. So, Sandra, I do appreciate it. David, he's a funny guy. He knows what I'm talking about. It's an inside joke. But let me know what your guys' thoughts about this home. Like, seriously. I'm going to have a link in the description below, okay? Other than that, you know, I really, again, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Have a blessed day, guys.